Peace. There is this inexplicable magic, to this being of yours, to this life of yours. And here's the very cool thing about this magic that you are and this infinite creative potential that exists within you. You are meant for beautiful and good things. You are meant to find that. That is what the meaning is within you. Is beauty, is love, is truth. And there is so much security within that. And there is so much insecurity within that. And let us reflect and find love in that insecurity. Let us find purpose and reason for faith within that. In that feeling that you have that you are not good enough, that ability to disconnect from your own being that we seem to have within ourselves. Let us find laughter in it. Let us find play. Let us find joy within that. It is a bit of beauty and wonder, because it gives you an opportunity to find meaning in beauty, in love, in truth, and you will find it. It is waiting for you just around the next corner. And it always is. No matter what circumstance you are finding yourself, it is always right there. It is waiting for you to find it. It is just hidden a bit so that you will look for it, so that you will choose it of yourself, so that you will discover your creative potential to determine that it be so. What a wonder that is. To contemplate, to reflect, and to find. What a wonder that is. The beauty may be hidden for your eyes to find. That is wonder. That is a very special thing about this magic that is occurring in this life that you are, in all that it means, and all that you have been given in this, and all of the potential and the possibility that exists within this simple truth that you are, that you cannot escape it, that you cannot escape this truth that you are, and that you're continually being guided to this, that you will find it as your empowered nature to choose it, that there is beauty just around the bend, and that you will be what determines it to be so. That it has an origin within your heart. The beauty has an origin within you, within your eyes, within your heart, within your spirit. And all the while still that you have a capability to dismiss it, to have desire for something else, whenever everything has already been given to you freely. What a profound thing that is to reflect and contemplate on. You have been given all things freely, and yet you will desire what you do not have, what you perceive that you do not have. All the while, a bounty of abundance lay before you. Infinite creative potential lie within you. What a special thing that is, your human life. That you exist in this way of contradiction, in this way of polarity, in this way of transformation and change, in this way of discovery, of finding it out. The mysteries that are within you. Why do you feel this way? Why do you desire this? What is missing? What have you found? What is before you? What will you do with this infinite potential laid at your feet? What will you do with it? Will you choose to believe that you do not have? Will you believe yourself to be undeserving of what you do have? Special things to think about, and I encourage you to do so. We go about our day, and the days go by, and perhaps so many things feel the same. But what you will find in all things that are the same is that change is occurring. That you are becoming more of who you are and what you are, and that you chose this, who and what you are. that it is your creation that you are living in, and that everything else, a simple and profound gift to you. That you would have this, present moment, that you would have this heart, spirit, body, mind, circumstance, a world to live in and witness. And what will you do with it? That beauty that lie beyond the bend, just around the corner. Perhaps it peeks its head about. It blows you kisses, it winks an eye. Waiting for you to choose it, that it be here now. That you would deliver yourself to it, what has already been delivered and given. Beautiful love and truth. That is a good thing to remember for ourselves. And whatever you're experiencing, it is enough. It is okay. There is purpose and reason to it. That you find this beauty, that you find this wonder, and that it has a meaning when you find it. That it was not nothing. That it came from something. Perhaps suffering is where it has come. Perhaps that is what was needed for your eyes to be open to it. Simply that you may have peace. Simply that you may have rest. That you'll have a life to wake up to. That there is something for you to be working on here. And it is not a fruitless labor. It is everything that you are. That is what you are working on here. It is not the next paycheck. It is not your next material item or destination in which you would like to reach. It is who and what you are. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful revelation for us to find, that we may lay down condition and remember that. I am creating something here. I am creating something here. And what I am creating is what I am, is what I will be, is the condition of my own heart, of my own spirit, of my own body, of my capability to believe and to witness, to determine that beauty come to meet me. That love have an origin here of my being, of yours. That we share in this life, that we share in this love. And we look out about the world and all of its systems, and all of its ways, and all of its structures that seem to dictate so much of what your life is, but they are made up of human beings. They are made up of lives similar to yours and mine. And perhaps we would like to think, if I create such a system, or if I embolden such a system, if I am able to garner my support to this system, or this belief, or this doctrine, or that, then it will determine for others that their life have meaning, a purpose, or beauty, or at least that they will fall to my feet and that I will have this, that I will be safe, or that I will be righteous and strong for my decision to align myself in this way or another against my fellow man. But if we can remember everything that we have spoken about here, the reason for beauty, the reason for meaning, the reason for difficulty, struggle, and strife, the reason for you to find division in yourself and in others, if you can recognize it, that it has an origin within you, and that you are creating something that you will be, and that the world will follow after you in that way. If you decide that you will be independent of these structures and these systems and these doctrines of belief that have been handed to you, based in fear, based in lack, based in loss, if we can recognize that, what can this world become, I do wonder. if we can understand that the work is not external to us, that the work is us, and that you are busy with it, with anything that you like to believe that you may be doing outwardly in the world. If we can just recognize, if we can just remember a little bit the purpose of the purity of your own heart and what you are making here, the beauty you will find right around the corner that is waiting for you, this destined place of meeting. If we can recognize it as ourselves and as our fellow man, what will this world become? If we are not submitted to a system and a basis of fear, in whichever way you may be aligned or not, or that I may be or not, consciously or unconsciously, let us be humbled to that practice of remembering. Let us be accountable to it. Let us have love in our hearts in that way. Let it be more than words. Let it be true. And that you remember who you are and what you are creating here and what is meant for you, waiting around the next corner, around the bend, this path you have always been following and what you become. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks. Grateful, God, that you are courage, strength, protection. I'm with you. Peace.